Yes. Welcome back. It's day 4, y'all. It's day 4. I know you guys have been waiting on this day because, we got some big schools coming up. Most definitely remember our motto: don't dream of succeeding, plan to succeed. It's your boy Mikey, and you already know my boy Sean. He coming soon. Just wait on him. Yesterday was good, but today is about to be amazing. We have Howard, we have NCAT, we have Prairie View. and we have some information about Black Greek life on college campuses. Before we hop into anything, I most definitely want to have our sponsor speak, Miss G and Mr. Moss. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mikey. Of course, it is bittersweet for us here on this final day of the event. We're so excited that you guys have joined us for the ride. We've had so many wonderful surprises along the way. It's been a wonderful success, the number of people who have tuned in. We hope we've been a valuable resource to you and your family, and that you got something from this event. Again, we want to urge you to visit the resources that we have available for you. Ms. Gaddis is, of course, going to share some of those resources with you, as we will along the way through the presentation. But I want to guide you right now to visit us at hbcuconnect.com. We're actually the first social network targeting African Americans. We launched back in 1999, but we're the largest HBCU brand in existence. We've been around for 20 years. We have millions of HBCU alumni and student members. And after you get a chance to check out that resource, which should be valuable to you along the way as you start to check out college resources, we want to also encourage you to visit the hbcufoundation.org, which led to our partnership, but also will be a valuable resource for you to find scholarships and other information and resources that you and your family can take advantage of. So thank you so much. We hope you got something from the event, and I'll turn it over to Ms. Gaddis.
Thank you, Mr. Moss. Appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. We are at day 4. Thank you for stopping back for some more. We are going to visit 3 campuses, as Mr. Bivens has already stated, and I am so excited. As you can see, I have on my black mixed with crimson and cream shirt. We have a Divine 9 panel. We are so excited about that. I was telling Mr. Moss and our moderator, my soror, Alicia Wall, that whenever we're on the college tours in person, students are always gravitating to the plots. They're interested in Divine 9, in the National Panhellenic Council. So we thought we would make a little introduction tonight, this afternoon, formally, so that you can know what is on campuses for you, whether it's at HBCU or any other university, or even on an alumni level. There is a Greek opportunity if that fits your need. Right now, we just want to thank again HBCU Foundation. We want to thank Columbus, Ohio Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. They are funding from the Commission on Black Girls, Councilmember Priscilla Tyson, the First Church of God Good Life Foundation, as well as the C-Bus HBCU ambassadors, who have been most of your hosts for this week. Please take note of what's in the chat on the YouTube channel. Please go to Instagram, follow us. We're going to be answering some questions in the YouTube chat. And also, before the end of the show, we're going to let you know about our in-person college tour that's coming up in June 2022. So that's all I have at this time. We're going to turn it back over to Mike.
Real quick. Come up here. Hurry. Sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to bring my son out so that he would see himself in the future as a part of this presentation. Of course, he's going to be joining when the tours kick back off. This is my son, Dia. He's getting a kick out of this right now. But look around at these HBCU alumni and students. These are your future peers and who are going to have so many experiences to share with you. But I wanted him to be a part of that. Now you can go back and we'll laugh about it later.
Yeah, you're gonna get it for that. Hey guys, I just also want to let you know that as Mr. Moss has said, there are scholarship opportunities out there. HBCU Connect, HBCU Foundation, Gaddis Foundation also has some scholarships that will be coming up in the fall. And there are a lot of other resources out there between the HBCU Foundation website and Gaddis Foundation website. Plenty of resources for you. So thank you. We'll kick it back up to Mike.
Most definitely. Let's get into the first school. I just felt like we should go to North Carolina A&T. We should go to Greensboro real quick. That's where I'm at right now. It's North Carolina A&T. Talk to me real quick. Love to see you.
Hello, my name is Brittany Stewart. I'm a senior political science major, history minor from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm representing the illustrious Howard University. Today I want to take you on a tour of my home away from home, Howard's campus. Howard University is a nationally ranked research-run institution located in Washington, D.C. that was founded in 1867. Howard University is responsible for producing some of the most notable change makers in the Black community, such as Zora Neale Hurston, Elaine Locke, Patricia Harris, Taraji P. Henson, Toni Morrison, Vice President Kamala Harris, and the list goes on and on. It's exhausting, really. I chose my HBCU because I wanted to attend a university that would enrich every part of my being, not just academically, but socially as well. Thank you so much for coming on this tour with me, and I hope you enjoy. The Bethune Annex Residence Hall, also known as Annex, is named for Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, the founder of Bethune-Cookman University. It's a residence hall that's now co-ed, meaning that boys and girls can live there. It has 6 floors, but when I lived there, it was just for freshman girls. I lived in West 6. Shout out to West 6. I love my time in Annex. What I loved most about it was the convenience of having a cafeteria attached to the building, as well as a convenience store, and it had different spaces for students to collaborate and work together in all of the study lounges. Also, it was really accessible to get to the laundry room because there was a laundry room on each of the 6 floors. I love my time in Annex. We have a really great stroll team and step team. I actually haven't seen the step team, but I heard they're good. My roommates, Jackie and Lauren, were fabulous, and we're still friends to this day. There should be a picture of them in here somewhere, but I love my time at Annex, and I will be an Annex queen till I die. The Yard is located right in the center of campus and is pretty much the hotspot where students interact with each other on the way to class. The flagpole is in the middle of campus, as well as a lot of other memorials for organizations or just benches. There's a really nice tree that's, I think the Caribbean Students Association owns it, but don't quote me on that. It has a lot of different flags on it, and I think it's really pretty every time I walk by it. The cool thing about the Yard is you're in the middle of campus, so you can pretty much get anywhere from there. I always tell people, if you're lost, try to find the Yard and then work your way from there, because it's really in the middle of everything. The Yard is where we have Yard Fest during homecoming. More on that later. And it's, like I said before, it's pretty much where you see your friends and say hello on the way to class, because you kind of have to cross through the Yard to pretty much get anywhere. The Valley is located toward the bottom part of campus, if you will. It's where most of the science buildings are. There's a chemistry building, a physics building, a bio building, the psychology building are all pretty much in the Valley. That's where you're going to find the majority of your STEM majors during the day. So if you don't see your STEM friends, that's where they are. They're in the Valley. That's also where we have a lot of our darties. For people who don't know, darties are daytime parties. Apparently in college, parties only happen at night, but in college, darties happen during the day. So I've been to a couple, and it's actually really fun during springtime. Springtime at Howard is a wonderful experience. Blackburn Cafeteria / Student Center is one of the most lively places on campus because of all of the different things that students can do there. My favorite thing is Soul Food Thursdays, when every single Thursday on campus, students can come and get soul food in either Annex or Blackburn for lunch or dinner. And it's very good. It's okay. It's not your mother's cooking, but it's good enough. One of my favorite things about the cafeteria is Punch Out. They have a grill in the back, or a grill restaurant in the back, where you can get pasta. You can get really good vegan burgers. They have really good ice. If any of you eat ice, they have really great ice. I love the Halal Shack. They have really good halal food there, actually. But enough about the food. On the second floor, there are the Student Government Centers, so your HUSA, also known as the Howard University Student Association. Their offices are there. The Undergraduate Student Assembly, their office is there. The Student Life and Activities office, their office is there. So a lot happens there. They're currently in the process of renovating the lowest part, which is where it was at one point a student center, and they're trying to get it back up and running. A fun fact about Howard is the music group Shy, the song that you all have probably heard on the radio one time before, called If I Ever Fall in Love. If I ever fall. Okay, I don't sing, guys, but they wrote that song as Howard University students in Punch Out. They were singing one day, and people were like, "You guys sound pretty good. You guys should go over to WHUR, which is our on-site radio station where you can go and be on the radio if you like to." But they went and recorded the song right over there, and it was a one-hit wonder. The group, I believe, was originally called Beta, but they changed the name to Shy later. But that's one of my favorite things about the place. So if you're ever on campus, definitely go and grab you a bite to eat at Blackburn. Founders Library, also known as the Moreland Springard Research Center, is located literally in the middle of campus. It's really difficult to be anywhere on campus and not see it. It's probably, I would say, is Howard's logo, if you will. You've probably seen it on a lot of our letterhead or any official things that you've seen from the university. You've seen the clock tower at the very top of Founders. That is Founders Library. It's one of the most historic places on campus. I love being in there because it's very, very quiet. I love to study in the stacks. A fun fact about it, though, is it's actually one of the largest spaces of Black academia in the world. They have so much knowledge of so many different things related to Black people across the diaspora that are literally accessible for students, grad students, medical students, whatever you may be, right at the Moreland Springard Research Center. Someday I hope to have an internship there because, as I said before, I'm a history minor, so being able to access that digital repository of information is really important for someone like me. But it's an excellent place to study and get help with anything related to papers because they have a printing center in there where you can print pretty much for free. They have computers, all of that. Anything you may need to get you through finals, they've got it, except for coffee, but it's still great. Okay, y'all, the moment you've all been waiting for. Howard Homecoming. This isn't necessarily a place on campus, it's more like a state of mind, but Howard Homecoming is the only homecoming worth attending, in my personal opinion. Don't tell the other HBCUs I said that because we don't want to rub it in. They know it's true, but we don't want to rub it in. Howard's Homecoming is a whole lot of fun and is the best time of year on campus for so many different reasons. We've had a lot of top artists like Lil Baby, Drake, A Boogie, Kanye West, Meg Thee Stallion. Even though she actually came during Spring Fest, we're not going to worry about it. Come and visit us on our campus and perform for us. It's a really fun time. There are so many things to do during homecoming. There are alumni parties. There are D9 step shows. There's people strolling. There's Yard Fest. There's tailgate. There's the game. There's a fashion show. There are so many things to do. There's never a reason to be bored. It usually takes place during the second week of October, so if you don't plan on attending Howard University, still come visit us and have a good time with us. And trust me, you will see people from other HBCUs at our homecoming because, like I said before, it's the only homecoming worth attending. You don't have to rub it into the others. They already know because you will see them at our homecoming. You will see fam, you'll see PV, you'll see everybody, but we're not going to worry about it. Another amazing thing that I especially love about homecoming is the opportunity to make connections. Most people don't normally do this during homecoming because they're engaged in other activities, but I take it as a special opportunity to network because the campus is full of successful alumni who come back and are so excited to talk about their time on campus, and they're usually pretty inspired by seeing other students doing the same thing that they were doing when they were younger. So if you ever end up attending Howard University, take the time to just chat it up with the alum, ask them questions, and you never know who they may know. You have no idea who you may be talking to. I had the opportunity to meet someone actually on the yard during homecoming who had actually stayed on my floor in Annex when they were freshmen, and they gave me $100. So yes, it's a really amazing experience. I love, love, love homecoming. Like I said, even if you don't come to Howard, still come chill with us. Thank you so much for coming on this virtual tour with me. I hope to see you on campus. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please reach out to the HBCU ambassadors and they could put you in contact with me with any more specific questions you may have about campus, attending Howard, matriculation, or whatever it may be. Thank you so much.
Okay. Howard, we see y'all. Now, Mike, I know he getting too excited. He getting ahead of himself. You know, he said A&T instead of Howard. But up next, we got A&T, man. Mike been hyping it up so much. So, A&T, man, show me what y'all got, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the champions. Now A&T, let me hear you make some
What's up, y'all? My name is Michael Bivens. I am a rising junior kinesiology student from Columbus, Ohio, and I graduated from Whitehall Yearling High School. And I attend the illustrious North Carolina A&T State University. As you all know, North Carolina A&T State University is the #1 public HBCU in the nation. And I'm gonna tell y'all why the main reason why I chose A&T was first off the family aspect. When I took my visit, it felt like a family. Everybody here was eager to meet everybody. Everybody just wanted to be engaged and everybody wanted to meet their goals, but together as a family. So that's the main reason why I chose A&T. We're gonna start this tour off right. First off, we're gonna start in the middle of campus. We are at Dees Tower. This is the central part of North Carolina A&T State University. It always rains 30 minutes, so people come out here, they always hang out. This is just a big central part of campus, so most definitely. What's up, y'all? We are in another central part of campus. This is Villages, named after the Greensboro Four. We have Franklin McCain, Joseph McNeil, David Richmond, and Ezell Blair. Those 4 students sparked the civil rights movement in America, in the world, or whatever you want to say. Most definitely, the Greensboro sit-in is a major part of why the civil rights movement happened, all honesty. And there were 4 A&T students. So most definitely we have 4 dorms named after them. So, and also they have statues on the other part of campus, but yep. What's up, y'all? This is another central part of campus. This is the reflection pool. Most definitely has a lot of historic value. All these pillars right here, as you can see, it still has the bullet holes from when the National Guard came onto A&T's campus, and they let fire on students as far as protests and everything was going on back in the day. So most definitely this is very, very monumental. This is very, very important. The last stop will definitely be the Student Center. For everybody who knows, this is just built. This got built when I became a freshman. So most definitely been here for a couple of years, but beautiful, has everything inside, has food, has a little caf, has everything. This is where all the students link up, everybody hangs out, so most definitely. If you guys have any questions or anything, you guys can follow me at JussMikey, Juss Mikey, Mikey. I serve as one of the missions for A&T. I serve as an orientation leader. I serve as the university host. So most definitely, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And always, Aggie Pride, man. Aggie Pride, man. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mike. I don't see what the hype is about. I saw a little bit of your campus. Everybody, you want to come see a shoe? I'll show you the whole tour again. Hey. But anyways, let's go to peer review A&M.
Pass it to me. Hold on now. Pass it to me. Got a couple words to say about my illustrious university. A lot of HBCUs, they always talk about, people that went there and everything, but I'm going to just state some facts for y'all real quick. At the end of the day, A&T has 4 athletes going to the Olympics this year. We won the Honda Campus All-Star. We received $200 million in donations, the largest that any HBCU has ever got in the past years. We had a top 5 contestant on The Voice. And yes, most definitely, y'all want to come to A&T, you're going to see my face. I'm one of the misters for the university. So if you guys want a personal tour, tap in with me. And Aggie Pride, always. Let's get it.
All right. You can do that if you want to. Yeah. All right, but peer review A&M. Let's go.
Amani Green, and I serve as the 2018-2019 Miss Prairie View A&M University.
And I am Kendall Chalk. I'm a graduating senior criminal justice major, and I serve as the 2018-2019 Mr. Prairie View A&M University. And as Mr. and Miss Prairie View A&M University, we are the leading representation, the leading male and female figures of the university, and that includes publications, speaking engagements, among a host of other university engagements.
And now we're going to give you a tour of our rec, which was built in 2015.
Let's go.
So here to my left, we have our fitness center. We have the treadmills, ellipticals, weights, anything you could ever think of is right here to my left. In the rec center, we have birthday parties, game rooms, organizations come in sometimes. Right here we have 3 courts, and then people come in, play regular pickup games. We do volleyball games, basketball games, and we have intramural sports for volleyball and basketball as well. Right here, we have our study room. So like if you don't want to go to your room, if you don't want to go to a library, we have a study room here in the rec where you can get a little workout in after you study. And here we have our dance rooms, spinning rooms, yoga room, anything you could think of for like physical activity, we have these rooms for. And it goes all the way down around the hall.
Hi everybody, my name is Kayla Morris. I am a senior criminal justice major with a minor in social work, and I am from Houston, Texas. Here we are such a beautiful day today on Prairie View A&M University's campus. The sun is out, and we do not walk on the grass because we don't know who's buried underneath there. It's our ancestors. Right here we have the Coleman Library, which is the tallest building on campus. We have the Woolfolk Building, which is primarily for political science majors.